70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, but 95% of it has yet to be explored. Only 20% of the seabed has been mapped as of now, making it a more enigmatic location than the Moon's or Mars's surfaces. This means that every time explorers descend to the ocean's depths, they have the chance to see something that no other human has ever seen before. More people participated in the Apollo missions that traveled to the Moon than have visited the Challenger Deep, which is the deepest area of the ocean's deepest trench. For hundreds of years, sailors have reported strange and perplexing tales of ghost ships, immortal jellyfish, unexplained sounds, and objects that appear to be from another world. Is it possible, however, that there is a spaceship from another planet at the bottom of the ocean? In this video, we'll take a look at everything you need to know about the alien technology discovered on the bottom of the Baltic Sea. A 60-meter wide, unique entity with a vast disk twice the size of a football field was discovered in 2011 by a group of subwater explorers deep beneath the freezing waters of the Gulf of Bothnia in the Baltic Sea region. This discovery in the Baltic Sea is unprecedented because of the mystery surrounding its background. It is also known as the Baltic Sea Mystery and the Baltic Sea Mystery Object. It resembles a mushroom and rises 3 to 4 meters from the seabed between Sweden and Finland. Straight edges, construction lines, and boxes appear to be drawn on the main object. The object's massive mushroom-like top also has cracks filled with an unidentified black material. Many have referred to it as the Giant Stone, portal to the other world, underwater Stonehenge, or alien stone circle formation created by a past civilization. The mystery surrounding the entity, however, stems not from a lack of knowledge about its size and shape, but from the explorers' and scientists' inability to categorize why is it at the bottom of the sea. The entity is roundish, with a circumference of about 18 meters, and is submerged at a depth of about 91 meters beneath the Gulf's waters. The entity's unusual shape and inexplicably tall height of at least 13 meters have led to scientific claims that it is an unidentified flying object. As a result of such claims, the disc-shaped object and its surroundings were dubbed the UFO Baltic Sea. These claims about the Baltic Sea were bolstered when pavement-like platforms were discovered extending from the entity for approximately 300 meters. Another factor supporting UFO claims in the Baltic Sea region was the inability of the explorers' electrical equipment, such as sonar instruments and satellite phones, to function while close to the unidentified entity. From above, the circular-shaped object resembles the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Although scientists, geologists, and experts have proposed numerous theories, the object could be a link in human evolution. The base of a U-boat or a Nazi ship that drowned during the Cold War, a glacier or a glacial deposit dating to the Ice Age that appeared as a result of glacial thawing processes or post-glacial processes. None of these theories, however, explain why the electrical equipment appears to malfunction near it. All electronic equipment, according to the researchers, comes to a halt near the unidentified object. All of the institutes that conducted research, including the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, and Arizona State University researchers, claimed the same. Surprisingly, some researchers believe the object is not made of metal. As a result, it could not be evidence of extraterrestrial contact. There are numerous theories about it. Many hypotheses attribute it to volcanic activity on the Baltic Sea floor. Others believe it could be a volcano, an asteroid, or a meteorite that landed on the seafloor thousands of years ago. A black material was discovered on the sunken flying saucer by an associate professor of geology at Stockholm University. Because the entire northern Baltic region was prone to thawing, he suspected it was a black volcanic rock carried to the ocean floor by glaciers. Many people believe it is an alien spacecraft or a spaceship. Sunken UFOs or aliens have become popular among UFO believers. There are numerous misconceptions, but this hypothesis cannot be dismissed. This theory is supported by the findings of a Swedish diving team, whose video footage shows a 985-foot runway leading to the object. Similar to a staircase, a diver claimed that he had never seen anything like it in his 20-year diving career, and described it as a missing experience. After the strangest thing was discovered for the first time, and preliminary results to learn more about the UFO-shaped object were unsatisfactory, additional research explorations were conducted. The original group of subwater explorers, along with a number of other international scientists, conducted a series of research operations to learn more about the true origins of the UFO-like object discovered at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. Researchers conclude that there was once thriving geography that was submerged under a flood of water and went unnoticed until explorers discovered it. Another conclusion was reached regarding a German ballistic object landing in the depths of the Baltic Sea during the height of World War II. This rationale has gained credence, with many scientists, researchers, and military experts supporting and advocating for it. Despite additional research, the Baltic Sea mystery remains a mystery. There are few finer places in Europe on a long, warm summer evening when the sun refuses to set than the Stockholm archipelago. There are 30,000 Swedish islands and rocky outcrops, picture-perfect vacation cabins, painted reddish-brown or mustard yellow, and sailboats anchored in a clear blue sea. When the rain is lashing down, the wind is whipping off the Baltic Sea. The skies are a forbidding grey, and you're looking for the naval equivalent of a needle in a haystack. It's not always the best place to be. A massive spill of an unknown substance was discovered in the Baltic Sea off the coast of Sweden on Thursday. According to the country's Coast Guard, the spill, which covered a surface area of 30 square miles in both Swedish and Finnish waters, was discovered in the Bothnian Sea on Wednesday. What the spill is made of is still unknown, but it is not mineral oil, and there is no immediate threat of landfall. The Coast Guard said in a statement. It stated that it had mapped the spill with planes and collected samples, but that it would not be able to comment on which measures to implement until the samples were analyzed. In addition, a preliminary investigation into environmental crimes has been launched. Among other things, the Coast Guard said, it is being investigated which ships have been in the area and what cargo they have had. Later that day, it announced that the spill was no longer visible and that spills other than oil were on the rise. New types of fuel, such as biofuel, are increasingly being transported at sea, and when in contact with water, they exhibit a wide range of behaviors, making it more difficult to quickly determine what substance it is. Jonathan Thorlin, head of the Coast Guard investigation, said in a statement, sonar images reappeared, surprising them with the unexpected sight. Divers from the crew sent down to investigate would discover what appeared to be a series of steps and a domed compartment jutting out from the main body of the structure. The divers thought they saw tunnels or passageways beneath the surface of the unknown object when they were above the mound below. Their sensor and photographic equipment failed. Sonar was disrupted by mysterious electrical interference, and satellite phones' batteries were depleted despite having been recently charged. All of this would fuel speculation that what they had discovered was extraterrestrial, with the domed structure possibly being the cockpit of a flying saucer. Some believe the anomaly resembles the famous Millennium Falcon ship from Star Wars. Because the electrical equipment was frazzled when it was deployed above the mound, some speculated that it could have been a secret Nazi bunker. According to supporters of the theory, it could have been lowered into the sea as an anti-shipping weapon in the Baltic Sea during the Battle for Scandinavia. Britain was once linked to mainland Europe via an area now known as Doggerland, but it was lost when rising sea levels flooded it in 6500 to 6200 BC. Away from the fringe theories, scientists believe they have discovered what the underwater formation is. Geologists believe that the Baltic Sea anomaly is the result of glaciers moving during the Ice Age, which carved out much of the Baltic Sea. However, given the importance of the water body in context, the novelty of the concept of UFO Baltic Sea becomes an important factor, providing invaluable attention to the subject of the Baltic Sea mystery, thus negating skepticism about its actual existence. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.